What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me. I'm out here at the Avenue of Fashion, 7 Mile in Livernois. If you know, you know. Getting my steps in over here because I had to come over here. Shout out to you guys, my subs. Thanks for being along for the ride. 5,000. We still hitting it up. Slow but steady. Slow motion is better than no motion. I love coming over here, man. It's all of the 313 theme stuff. It's just Detroit anyway, man. All over here. And it's decorated different than usual because, you know, holiday theme. Got to have it looking pretty. But let's get into the topic at hand, man. And it is accountability. All right. And I got a specific example for y'all, of course. There's a woman. I think her name was Lily Phillips. I don't know how old she is, but she's a young woman, a young Caucasian gal. Now, that doesn't make a difference. I'm just describing to you the woman. And she apparently did something where she hooked up with 100 men in 24 hours. You heard that right. She spread eagle and hooked up, let 100 different dudes slide up in her in 24 hours. Now, after she's done this, because keep in mind, she did not have to do this. This was by choice. This was an event that there was a lead up, and she was seemingly excited for this event. People are trying to say now, after the fact, she was feigning excitement because she was scared to back out. Nah, I don't buy that. But she was excited leading up to the event, and now afterwards, when she's been basically a dumpster for bio excrement, now she is so disgusted and she is a victim. Now, I say to you guys before about women and accountability. Women are very much allergic to accountability. Not all, but whoo, man, I'll be damned if it ain't the majority. Just totally allergic to any kind of accountability. Nothing's ever their fault. They're always a victim, and this is no different. Even though this woman wanted to do this, and she did do this, and she now feels disgusting, I'm assuming, afterwards. Well, maybe not. Maybe not, because wait till I give you guys this other detail of it. She's like, she only remembers a handful of the guys. I can't remember if it was like 11 of them or something like that. She said it was an odd number. But now she's a victim. It's the men's fault that she did this. All the men took advantage of her and they should be in jail. Shame on the men who participated in this. Now, I'm not saying that the men who participated in this aren't losers. They absolutely are. If you are a man and you signed up for this, I'm sorry, this is loser behavior. There's no doubt about it. But are you a criminal? Being a loser is not illegal. So, especially when you're all consenting adults and you're filming this and you're going for some record, and you're not a victim. So, oftentimes, and this is why I say, guys, be careful. Because this is in line with how women will go on a girls' trip. They'll cheat, and then they'll have like regrets about what happened. So then they'll lie and say that they were raped. So this is in line with that. You have a woman that did something disgusting, and now she's going to reputation management mode. She decided, after all, she doesn't want to quite be seen as a 304 of the worst kind. She wants to be seen as a victim. So what does she do? Try to do some reputation management. She's the victim and the guys are evil. Now get this detail. This is why I really can't take it too seriously. Why she just seems like a confused woman. And man, shout out to being a dad, because where do these girls' fathers be at? How do girls end up in situations like this if they have a father at home? And if they do have a father and they still end up like this, one can only think that it's a weak man. It's not a strong, masculine, virtuous man in the house. Woo! It's cold out here today, man. Damn. I told y'all that y'all might not get a walking video from me today because of how cold it is. And here I got my black ass out here anyway. See, I'm half Jamaican, y'all, so this cold shit is not for me. Even though I was born and raised in the city of Detroit, this snow, I mean, look at this shit. Right? It's all snow and shit all around. You don't quite get used to this stuff if you got island blood in your ass. But she is apparently in February planning on doing this again, but with 1,000 men. But you're a victim though. You're upset, you were used and all this sort of stuff, but you're planning on doing this again in February with 1,000 men. 1,000 losers. It wasn't enough to get the bile excrement of 100 losers shot up in you. You now have to get the bile excrement of 1,000 losers shot in you. Because the only one that could be considered to not be a loser is whoever went number one. I mean, I think you're still a loser for participating in this in the first place, but at least you ain't have to smash behind somebody else. Can you imagine being guy 99 or guy 100? You're literally going behind 99 other dudes. It's the real life version of that meme where the woman's bent over on the couch and it's a bunch of guys in line to smash her, and one of them is in a suit holding the flowers or whatever, because I guess he's gonna marry her or whatever, but she's been just pumped and dumped by all these other dudes. It's the same thing. So the part that I don't get is, how are you a victim and you're planning on doing this not only again, but with 10 times more the losers? You're gonna open your legs up 10 times more than before. This is just insane to me, man. And this is what I mean about accountability. All that talk of being equal is garbage. It is totally garbage, because no matter the situation, women are always gauged differently, more gently. It's just not the same level of accountability. Even in a situation like this, where the woman is a willing slut, right? And planning to do it again with more guys. It's still people trying to paint her out like she's the victim here, as if she's not a consenting adult. It's insanity, I tell you. Insanity. I guess I'll wrap this up. I don't know. I might have one more topic in me for y'all. We'll see, though. It's pretty effing cold out here right now, though. But I had to get around to that one. I should have got around to it earlier when it was still kind of warm out. And I say warm relatively because it was cold as hell earlier. It just wasn't cold as hell and dark. But I said what I needed to say, man. I appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.